I personally don't feel like this matchup is cut in stone enough for you to put numbers on it. It's definitely a volatile matchup where, yes, Meta Knight loses to Mewtwo in neutral, but he can also kill him at 20% with no rage. It's the same thing as Peach. Like, we got
Leo
Freelancer Leo
versus
versus Riz. Very volatile matchup that I personally do not feel either of them win. Because, like, Mewtwo does beat Meta Knight in neutral, but Meta Knight only needs to get it once or twice.
No, yeah, same idea as Peach.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I don't understand, because Meta Knight mains specifically will say that Mewtwo wins this matchup, and from my perspective, yes, Mewtwo wins neutral, but so does Peach. Back to the game, though.
I feel like Mewtwo has a little bit better options from the corner.
Yes, he does.
Than Peach does, which definitely helps. So I understand why they might think that.
But it would not do it to the extent that Mewtwo wins. Maybe it's even. I consider it even, but
there's a lot of matches I consider even, and then the players are like, no, this is a terrible matchup. I'm like, oh, okay. What do I know?
I would like to see Riz play more of a grounded game, because it's easiest to not be afraid of Meta Knight while he's in the air, because then it's just up air, like up air shadow ball, up air shadow ball, like you know.
Riz was doing a good job, like jumping and down airing, like around his space where he's gonna get hit, but it wasn't really close enough to be able to apply pressure, so it didn't really benefit that much.
That will be death. Oh, he missed the second hit. That would definitely have been the stock. That's why I don't think that Mewtwo has a lead against Meta Knight until he takes the stock. One of the things that I want to see from Riz more is a cross-up roll, because every time he approaches Leo, he gets stuffed out by down tilt, and that's something that Meta Knight can counter by rolling behind Mewtwo. And when you roll behind Mewtwo, it's actually very difficult for him to react.
I think the dash attack there was, I get what he's going for. Obviously, you're Meta Knight, you have to go for dash attacks, but you were at a percent where you were going to die. So maybe at least like a grab, something a little less. Or maybe cross it up better instead. There are things you could have done to make it a little more safe.
I want to see him roll behind Leo, because like that's just an option that Mewtwo cannot deal with very well when someone rolls behind him.
True, he's out of shield option from behind. Well, he still has Nair.
He does have Nair, but if what's it called? If Meta Knight like instantly, so you have Nair, but if someone's behind you and you Nair, they're gonna know. Oh, he's trying to catch his down tilt with forward smash, which is not a bad idea. But
that was such a mental standoff there for that.
That's how it is with Riz. He doesn't approach unnecessarily.
Oh no, I know. Riz was my first time getting cheesed out, and I didn't know what to do because I was just a lot worse at that point. And he's not afraid to make you sad about that.
Yeah, like he's not winning, but for some reason you still feel like approaching him. Like right there, that Nair, if that was in the corner, that's the reason why Nair is not good in the corner, because if he Nairs behind him, he's off stage. So if you roll behind him while he's in the corner and he Nairs, it's like, oh, I have nowhere to go but off stage.
Actually, I've never seen Freelancer Leo play before until now. I've seen his tag here and there, and because I always think, oh, Leo. No, not. And then I get confused when I see him at Mewtwo. So he's got a pretty good lead on Riz, and obviously Riz is not a...
That could have been a dash. That could be it. Oh, that was good STI by Leo. I could see that a mile away.
I see it like in his arm.
Oh, that should be an up throw. I definitely don't agree with that throw.
I think the up throw would have
done that. The up throw probably would have done it. Meta Knight's one of the top.
But he's just going to fair out of that and just take it like that instead. He doesn't need any kill throws.
That's the Leo taking game one with a clutch fair.
Riz does not look happy about that.
What I want to see from Riz is cross-up rolls, because like that's the only part of this matchup that's frustrating for Mewtwo was when Meta Knight rolls behind him. But like Riz doesn't seem like the type that will put himself into your frame like unnecessarily. But that's like actually one of Meta Knight's best tools. According to, I actually heard Gunblade say this first, and it was actually very interesting. Meta Knight's neutral tools are dash attack, dash grab, and cross-up roll. Like, when you think about it, his roll is actually one of the better rolls in the game. So, like, if he rolls behind you, it's like, oh, God. Like,
I can see that. He, like, read that roll just there, but it had good enough data that he was able to just spot dodge away from the grab. Not to say that that's the best thing to do, roll behind to spot dodge, but he does have options out of his roll behind. I see what you're saying.
That's unfortunate for Riz. He really wanted that combo onto the ground.
All right, I like that he didn't continue
That was
going
very-
for the up
that was
airs.
a
He just
very
went for the
telegraph.
damage. Because before he was just able to SDI out if you let him stay in it too long.
Oh, I would like to have seen a forward smash there. Okay. That's
But
it.
the second place is going to be equally.
That
punished.
was very much able. That was a very. I would not have recommended that up air right there. Half charge forward smash Mewtwo. Oh my god. We take those. Oh, he. I really want to see Riz just roll behind him, because if he rolls behind him and then grabs, Mewtwo's frame is big enough for him to just get grabbed, even if they're like both in the same frame.
I think he's having trouble getting into the spacing where roll behind him is an option, because he did roll in and he was just right in front of him. He can't get close enough because that's just perfect. Oh wow.
I mean, it doesn't even need to be perfect, because there's a dead zone of Mewtwo's down air or Mewtwo's down tilt where if you were close enough to him, it won't hit you.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
So like. Like not right there, but like you know how when you roll, there's no like collision.
Yes.
Like there's stuff like that. If you down tilts while you're like rolling behind him, it just doesn't hit you. So.
What do you think about the Sheik matchup for Mewtwo? Because I know obviously Sheik's his main, and that he's opting for
I
Meta
feel like Meta Knight is currently Riz's main, but
Really?
Sheik beats Mewtwo. Not solidly, but like it's definitely a better matchup than this.
I'm surprised. I didn't know that he like started using him more than Sheik.
Yeah, he's full on Meta Knight main now. I think he only uses Sheik for like Cloud. I
know he uses Sheik for Luigi, I believe, and he used him in doubles today.
probably also for Diddy. I feel like the reason why Riz is struggling so much against Mewtwo is because he's too conserved. You need to be able to just go into Mewtwo's face. Like eventually he won't be able to handle your aggression.
That makes sense. Mewtwo has a lot of. It's really, I don't want to say easy for Mewtwo to run away.
Like in that situation right there, if he had rolled behind, Mewtwo would have been trapped into doing a down tilt, and you would have just been right behind him, and there would have been nothing Mewtwo could have done about it. Like right there you go. Like you see how much fear he was in just by being rolled behind. You saw how much fear was put into Leo when Meta Knight got behind him.
We did see a double spot dodge.
Like spot dodge, double roll, like that's what you need to do as Meta Knight. You see Mewtwo in the corner, and you're just like, all right, move, get out of the corner. Like,
Unfortunately,
roll
he
behind
realized
him.
a little too soon.
He realized it a little too late.
Because he noticed immediately that
he
it
noticed
worked, because
immediately
he did it again.
how
right
much
afterwards.
fear was put into Leo when he rolled behind him. He was like, I can't down tilt. Like I can't down tilt you.